Hey guys, it's Core Ross and welcome to the 6 News Roundup. And in this video we are rounding up all the news that you may not have heard because they're all quite small but still significant. Now if you do want to check out all the significant stuff, I've got Mythbusters on its new seasons, I've got breakdowns off the roadmap, the new Rank 2.0 that'll be coming in Season 3 and stuff like that. But in this video we're talking about smaller stuff that may have gone under your radar. So first up is the universal sights that are coming to all guns. You've probably heard of this already. But did you know that they nerfed the Russian sight? This is a beautiful holographic that I've loved since launch. This is what it looks like in the live game, and it's been one of my favorites. Now, in the new season, I plan to use a combination of this and the little reflex sight that comes with Nomad's AK. That's kind of probably my top ones for 1x sights. But just a couple of days into the test server, there was a bug fix. And this is a bug that's been in the game since Siege was launched. And apparently this sight was supposed to look like this. So of course, as soon as I seen that, I posted it to Twitter and I could not believe that they were just absolutely destroying this sight. Now, obviously they're trying to balance it for all the 1x sights. But like I say, I wasn't planning on using this on every gun. It was going to be a mixture of at least 2 different sights I was going to use that are my favorite. And yeah, I was really surprised to see this just down as a simple bug fix, even though of course this site has been like that since launch. So we ended up with a compromise. This is the newest version of the test server. So it's obviously not as good, depending on how you look at it. You might actually prefer the positioning now, but obviously beforehand it took up a lot less real estate on your screen. Now it takes up a lot more. So yeah, that was just a huge surprise. And obviously, like I say, they were doing it for balancing, but if they're going to make all the sites universal, they shouldn't be changing them. They should continue to be the sites that they already were. There's no need to go in and tweak it. But anyway, that was a hilarious one. And like I say, it is going to be changed in the next season. That is going to be the new version. But we do have other sight changes. So we're getting universal sights on all guns. But one of the ones that wasn't getting changed was actually Chanka's LMG. Well, they have. One of the test server patches brought in universal 1x's for his gun as well. So if you don't like that default sight that he has, you're going to be able to switch it out for whatever you want. Now there's also a very small cosmetic change that I noticed, and that is the bulletproof camera has got thicker. Now I went and tested this to see if it made any difference to gameplay. It does not. Even putting it behind Aroni's lasers, no change there. And it may look bulkier on the side, but it's exactly the same hitbox, so it's as easy as normal to destroy. And I did get confirmation from a developer that this is just a cosmetic change because obviously it has a big field of view and it makes more sense with it being like this than the old one for just the field of view that it has. And now let's finish this video off with a release date for the new season. Rumors are that it's going to actually launch on Tuesday the 8th of March. The reason for this is of course the season pass gives out an exotic skin on March 8th. And of course, that skin is not in the game yet, so you would need a new patch, and obviously that would be the season launch. But that would mean only 2 weeks of test server. And it is of course normally 3 weeks. Now getting an official statement about release date is very hard with Rainbow Six, but we have actually had in the last 2 seasons an actual release date that was announced alongside the reveal. Always very small, it was like a little bit in a tweet, but we haven't had anything at all yet for this season. Now there's also another reason for that, which is the Ukrainian-Russian war that has broken out. You'll notice that the Rainbow Six Twitter has not posted anything since it began, and that's because a lot of social medias that are based around computer games that deal with any kind of violence, and that can be like literally anything, take a break from posting anything when something like this flares up where it's combat based. So yeah, we probably won't get anything until the day before or the day of launch if it does happen on Tuesday the 8th. If it doesn't, it'll be the 15th. But I will say other things are also pointing towards this. They actually closed the test server this week with no additional patches launched this week as well. So that is usually a sign that it's coming to an end and of course the season's going to launch. So of course it would be very odd to close the test server this week, have it not run at all next week and then launch the season after that. So the 8th is definitely a very good bet. However, it is not a sure bet. We haven't had anything official yet, but that is definitely my bet that I'd put money on.